Hey guys, just a quick video of some things I'm learning as I upgrade the speakers on my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. I've installed in the front and the rear those same kickers that everybody uses. They're great speakers. I don't think you're going to beat them for the price. So I upgraded those. The rear speakers sounded terrible. These are 6.5. So a couple of thoughts. What I'm doing, I pulled everything back off today and I am putting these baffles behind the speaker. And it's easy. The speaker comes off. I'm working with one hand here, but this baffle will just pop right back into that hole. And then, you just have to make some minor adjustments with the foam, and then you just put this entire bracket back on and sandwich it in. And it easily, it doubled the sound of the speaker. So I'm doing this back here. These are $10 on Amazon. I ordered some for the front that are 6x9. They're a little bit of a tight fit, but they work great. So I'm going to do the front as well. Some other thoughts that I've seen a bunch of install videos, some things people don't mention. One, either your speakers or the new mounting brackets come with these, a stainless steel bolt and nut and washer set. I didn't really use those because they're way too long, but I did steal the washers for back here. Also, these same screws on the front mounting brackets, they don't have anything to bind to. So on your front brackets, when you put those 6x9s in, you need to find a way to back those up. The way I back them up is you can either steal the nuts that come with these, and they're kind of just a cheap little generic nut, and you can tighten those down in and use them. Don't cinch them too tight or they'll just snap. Or they all come with this little L, this little half-inch L piece that is probably for something like this. The side that's made for the screw, it's obvious which side it is. You've got to drill that out a little bit or these screws will just snap it. The metal's really brittle. But either of those options work to back up the screw. Again, that is on the 6x9 brackets in the front. If you don't do that, there's no way those speakers are going to stay put. They're going to rattle loose in no time. So that's my thought. The other is, these baffles for $10 on Amazon are so much easier than sound deadening the entire inside of your door. And I still think you're going to lose a lot of sound up into the door cavity because there's nothing immediately behind the speaker to push that sound the other way. So that was a couple thoughts. Another, with the 2020, all the other install videos I saw, this factory harness ended with a white piece. On the 2020, it ends with a black piece, and I could not find any harnesses that let me preserve the factory harness. So I could not find any adapter harnesses that work. So I just chopped it and used the butt connectors. It worked just fine. I don't know, maybe people want to be hardcore and solder, that's up to you. But that's what I did. Like I said, I couldn't find the adapters for them, and I think those factory harnesses are different than the previous years. Also, I've seen people have to chop these up and do a lot of modification to them to get the speaker in. With these are the 6.5-inch kickers that are recommended for this vehicle. I didn't have to do anything. They popped right in, they cinched right down, no problem in the back. I did not have to make any adjustments in the front either. So I don't know if the speaker's a little bit different, but they work just fine. One other thought real quick is when you pull your paneling off, sometimes the little clips along here, they stay in there. If they stay in there, this is what they look like. These things right here. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Okay, if that stays in the door, you just give it a little pinch and pull it out. If you don't do that, when you go to push this panel back on, it will push that clip in and down into the cavity and you lost it. So take your time. When you pull this paneling off, make sure that all these spots, around where there's the little speed clips, make sure those clips are out. If not, a panel tool like this works really well to get right behind them and just give it a little wiggle back and forth and they'll pop out. And then you can get it back into the door where it belongs, like there, down there. But you just pop them right back in. It's really easy. You've heard these install videos say this is easy. It's accurate. It is easy. If you don't do it right, you're going to have a rattling, crappy speaker. So those are just a couple thoughts unique to maybe a 2020, or at least to me installing these. And I hope that is helpful to someone. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. Not an expert, so save your sarcastic comments. Us amateurs, this is the kind of stuff we got to deal with. So peace out.